phrase. And then I began to wonder, what would it be like to sit on the shoulder of an angel? What's the view like from there? What would I see and hear from that vantage point? So that's what I asked God for, to let me sit on the shoulder of an angel, if only for a while. But alas, we should be careful what we ask for, for sometimes we just might get it. And thus I'll share with you tonight perhaps one of my more crazy spiritual experiences I've had, and I share the voice of the angel I heard. I know you all like to imagine that angels are beautiful, with wings and halos, with an aura of light that glows around them, dressed in white, playing a harp, and a voice that sings clearly with the heavenly music. Artists have depicted us this way for, well, maybe far too long. Yes, you see, I'm really rather plain. Beautiful, sure, in God's eyes. But beautiful in earthly eyes? Hardly. And wings? Sure, I used to have them. I used to flit and fly here and there, but it seems my wings were clipped a while back by those who have absolutely no imagination. Ah, well. Maybe I wasn't cut out for all that flying stuff anyway. Now I sort of limp along, doing the best I can, just like all the rest of you. And halos? Well, that's another story all in itself. Just a question. Does a halo make you more holy somehow? I often forget to put mine on, and to be truthful, the only reason we angels wear them is because you seem to need us to. As if somehow to be without one, we're not holy anymore. Suffice it to say, the halo doesn't really matter that much. Oh, and the aura of light thing, that too is completely for your benefit, because you seem to need it. How else can we get your attention? It was especially bright that night for the shepherds. They were really afraid of the dark, you know. For them, danger was lurking just beyond the shadows of their safety fire. For them, danger was lurking. So we decided to lighten things up a bit, so they wouldn't have so much fear in the dark. But wouldn't you know it? You humans are such strange creatures. They were more afraid of the light than they'd been in the dark. Your scriptures say that the shepherds were sore afraid. That is an understatement. There's really nothing for you to be afraid of when it comes to angels. So now today we're a bit more careful of the glowing light thing. We're a bit more subtle than we were in the fields that night with the shepherds. And yet I still don't get it. You're still afraid of the dark, and you're still afraid of the light. So go figure. By the way, they're not all dressed in white now. There's no dress code for angels, despite what you might all think. Just like God created each of you to be different and unique, well, angels are pretty much the same. Personally, I like to change my clothes often. Sort of like what you experience with a teenager. So don't be so hard on them. I do it too, and probably for a different reason. You might be better off using your energy teaching them how to do the laundry, rather than getting mad about them changing their clothes so often. Besides, what you wear on the outside is far less important than what you wear on the inside. That's why I change so much. Keeps you guessing. Like you, we're all a bit different. Some of us can sing, others may play the harp, but when God made me, I wasn't blessed with those particular gifts. God and turned everything they thought they knew upside down. God went from this silent and holy night and shook things up so completely that they crucified him. Every time you human beings think you have it all figured out, God's going to step in and change it. Why else do you think God had us appear to the shepherds in the fields? Maybe because they were the outcasts. God knew that they were the only ones who would listen. God knew they had nothing to lose, only to gain. And they were the least likely to be believed. So for those of you who think you've got it all figured out, and maybe especially those of you in the church, maybe you'd better start looking for and listening to the outcasts in your midst. And don't even ask me to name them for you. All you have to do is take a look at yourselves and see who isn't here. Those who've been excluded for one reason or another. That's maybe the last place you want to look today, but like it or not, you'll find God there. But here's the real miracle. When you find God in the most least likely of places, you'll discover that God was with you all along. Within you. That's where you'll hear the angels singing. It's where you'll hear the mountains reply with their glorias. I'm still wondering, what can I do to get your attention without scaring you half to death? For the message I have is still the same as it was for the shepherds long ago. Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy. God is born again and again and again into the hearts of those who will believe. I look at you and know that it is true, whether you recognize me or not. And by the way, would you get this crazy creature off my shoulder, please? I'm not used to carrying baggage around with me. For the child that's born this night will grow and will carry a cross. You can leave your baggage there. Our Christmas offering. I've been waiting for this. It is time for children and young at heart to join in this. This is not just for the kids. Now, I'm going to ask you, what are the creatures, who are the creatures who were there when Jesus was born? Sheep. Do I have some sheep here? Come on up, sheep, come on. You might want to wait, darling. Okay, you wait. So what is the sheep? You're a sheep. And the sheep says, all right. Who else was You won't spit. Donkey camel. All right, everybody at the same time. 1, 2, 3. So who else was there? Yes. Mary and the baby.
Joseph.
And Joseph. And angels. Okay, we got to do this one at a time. So you want to be Mary, right? Okay, come on up, Mary. Oh. Yes, you can bring it with you. Now, Mary was probably on her knees next to baby Jesus. So,
Or the cow.
okay, all right. Do we have a Joseph? Joseph, we have a Joseph. All right. Okay. I doubt we're going to get her to be the baby Jesus, are we? Probably not. There you go. The crawling Jesus, yes. Okay, we need shepherds.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Wise ones. Notice I didn't say that. 2. We need one more wise one. 3. Well, we got 3 wise ones. Who else was there?
All right.
We have a shepherd. Do we have an angel? Here. All right, we have an angel. Angel has to go right up on the steps. Because the angel is over everyone else. Oh, there it is. Was there anybody else there?
Baby.
We got 3 wise ones.
Whatever happened to Jesus?
We don't have a Jesus.
We don't have a Jesus.
That's a big problem. Honey, would you come up and be the baby Jesus? You're so brave. So good. Now, on the count of 3, I want all of the angels and the animals and the wise men and everybody to make the sound that you would be making in this stable. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. How on earth could a baby sleep with that? Christmas is about celebrating the birth of the baby Jesus. I know he did. It's about a birthday. So I think we need to sing happy birthday to Jesus. Does that sound like a good plan? Happy birthday to you. Everybody sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. Now you know, it wouldn't be a birthday without cake. So we have angel food cake. You get to help hand it out. 4 plates. Take the lid off and make sure